we will start with the first unit, cell, its structures and functions. To start with, in your previous class you have studied about different kinds of cells which are found in human as well as certain cells which are found in plants. In this unit we will study about different parts of a plant cell as well as different parts of animal cell. To start with, this is the diagram of a plant cell. I'll just read out the names of different parts of the plant cell. This is chloroplast, ribosomes, rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is all together is nucleus. This is cell wall. This is cell membrane. This is Golgi apparatus. These are vesicles, and this is cytoplasm, and this is lysosome. There is one difference between a plant and an animal cell, which is the plant cell usually contains a cell wall, whereas an animal cell doesn't contain the cell wall. And the second difference is the chloroplast. Chloroplast is the place wherein the photosynthesis activity takes place. So a plant contains chloroplast, where a human doesn't have chloroplast in it. So we will discuss each part of the plant cell in detail. We will start with the first one, which is chloroplast. Generally, the chloroplast is being found in the plant cell, and it is found in the green parts of the plant as well as certain stems of the plant, which are tender. Chloroplast is generally of three types. First one being chromoplast, which is colored, and leucoplast, which is colorless, and the chloroplast. Chloroplasts are generally of disc and oval shaped. In algae, these can be found as ladders, stairs, or spirals. The diameter of the chloroplast is generally 4 to 10 microns. The main function of the chloroplast being to trap the sunlight in order to aid for the photosynthesis activities in the plant. So the second part of the cell is cell membrane, which you can observe here. It is below the cell wall. So friends, the cell membrane is also known as the plasma membrane. You can observe the cell membrane in the yellow lining over here, which differentiates the cytoplasm from the external environment. Cytoplasm is the liquid substances in a cell. All these parts are floating in the liquid, which is known as cytoplasm. So the cell membrane can be observed only with the help of an electronic microscope. It is generally flexible, and it is mainly produced with the help of different kinds of lipids and proteins. This is the outermost layer of the cell, separating it from the external environment. External environment is the environment which is outside the cell. Generally, the cell membrane helps to define the shape of the cell. The shape of the cell is being defined by the cell membrane. The internal environment, which is the environment within the cell, is generally balanced by the help of the cell membrane. Any kind of a material which should enter the cell and which should exit out of the cell will be done with the help of the plasma membrane. So plasma membrane or cell membrane is one and the same. So any material which should enter the cell or which should exit out of the cell would be done by the help of the plasma membrane. So cell membrane plays a role in allowing the material into and out of the cell. This is the reason why the cell membrane is also known as selective permeable membrane.